Okay, people, I'm out here in this yard, and this is my apple tree, or actually trees. As you can see down here, there is 1, 2, 3 in the middle, and a 4th one, and then little teeny twigs all the way around. There's maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big ones and a bunch of little ones. Now this tree has been growing since, or put in the, it was actually growing before it came out of the apple. So yeah, it already started sprouting when it was inside the apple. Hello Ruby. Ruby's come to say hello. Okay. So yeah, was eating an apple. Actually, all of these little ones here came out. I've already lost which one was the, the first one, but I think it's that one kind of in the middle. Let me zoom in. See. It's hard to tell. There's so many. So my plan is to clear out this area here. And there's a lot of mint. So I'm going to try to save as much mint as possible and put it back out that way. Or somewhere else exactly. I don't know where. So I wasn't really expecting the apocalypse to be happening. I'm just kidding. It's just, stir craziness. What I want to try to do is, I don't know, really. Sometimes they say if it's not broke, don't fix it. But there's a situation. These are all going to be fighting with each other pretty soon for ground, and I'm facing the possibility of splitting them up. Most references that I looked at say to cut one down, cut them down. The weakest ones are the ones who are not fruiting. None of them are fruiting yet. And the reason why it's so sparse is because it's the time of the season. I forgot what it's called, but I think it's called the season. I don't know. I forgot. But wintertime, it started losing its leaves, and there are new leaves coming back. I know it's kind of like in a dormant stage, but it's starting to come back. So I'm thinking, because there's new leaves coming here. See that? Oh. Can't see what I'm doing sometimes out here. And all along here there's going to be new leaves. So do I risk taking them apart? And I can't, the suggestions all say 15 to 18 feet apart. Here's the situation. We have wires up ahead here. Right up here. And from where I'm standing, that's probably about, and I'm on sidewalk, so I'd have to go in between these two. But when it starts to grow, it is going to spread, between these two places, these two wires. So I really just have this amount of room to work in. And I think if I spread them apart even just a little bit. So that's the dilemma. I mostly wanted to get a few pictures of this in case I do decide to do it. I'm just not strong enough to do it mentally, physically, or even spiritually, but I do want to clear out this area. Not clear out, what I mean is rearrange it, okay? And I'll be coming back in and show you what I've done. Hopefully it is already roasting out here today. I have the hose going on a mist, but it's really soaking up there for my avocado tree and surrounding plants. I'm thinking I don't want to really crowd in the avocado tree either, because I know that those trees can get pretty big. This tree plopped down from somewhere. We don't have any trees like it in the yard, but they're in the neighborhood. So some seeds blew over here somehow, because I'm looking around, I don't see any trees like it around. So I don't know where it came from. Sorry, I'm moving all over the place. I'll try. Woo. But now that tree has plopped down little babies everywhere. Ginger says let it grow like a forest out here, but this tree grows humongous. Hold on, I'm going to put you on pause. Okay, I'm not going to get all the way to it, but you see these two trees? Not the tall, I think not the tallest one in the front, but that one right there. That kind of curves outward. That's the kind of tree that's in the backyard. Don't mean to get everybody else's house and stuff, but that's pretty big. And I've seen them get bigger. So yeah, that's what we're looking at. Pause. So yeah, this is the apple tree. I'm presently writing a story about it, and some of it's made up and some of it's real. How is that going to go? Because I want it to be a family book. I want it to be a family book about learning about trees, especially apple trees if possible, and my experiences with it. I can't tell you how much. I love my avocado tree, but I love this apple tree because it came right from the seed. I was like, wow. Finish the apples and the apple seeds come out. I always try to collect the seeds. They were already sprouting. So yeah, I'm just going to kind of rearrange everything that I have around here because it's started getting a cluttery look, which I don't mind. I kind of like things growing natural-ish, but I really need to figure out what I'm going to be doing here with this. How am I going to get these trees apart, even if I have only this little spot here? I think a few feet apart each, if possible, would be better than them all clustered together like this. I don't know. I have them tied to this pole in the middle. That was actually a handle for something at one time. That was to keep them from blowing around, because you see there's really small, these really small ones. And then this one is starting to get branches lower down and stuff. So, but there's little small ones that are kind of, yeah. Okay. This is Annabelle Lee, the apple trees. The name of the book so far is going to be Annabelle Lee and the Apple Trees. Annabelle Lee. We'll just wait and see who or what she is. Okay, so yeah, I really need to work on that spot there. You see the work I've done here. If you watch The Walking Dead, you're gonna see structures like this out there. Started doing this before the lockdown happened. But there's Ruby. She's like, oh boy, water. I almost want to get a little wading pool for the dogs to play in. I don't know if they would, but maybe. How am I going to know if I don't give it a try? And if not, I'll sit in it and wait for them to come in with me. Yeah. So, okay. I'm going to let go of this video right now because I have some stuff to do here. Witch Nikki in the backyard. Day whatever of whatever.